Alright, good afternoon everybody. Today we are going to react to the new MacDonald song, Trying to Kill Me. He dropped this morning. Unfortunately, we were at work because we got to do that thing. But
question, leave it in the comments right now. Is he talking about the industry trying to kill him? Because that's sort of like what the last song was about.
Yeah.
Not necessarily him in general, but people. Or is he talking about like struggling with him trying to kill himself?
Right.
I don't know. What, like, just reading the title, what do you think that's about? Like, what's your guess?
My guess is it's about the whole. It's a continuation on the last song, going about how basically the government or a body.
Or...
No, not necessarily. I think he's gonna go straight off to say like that whole line talking about how they're like, you know, he talks about the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what I think he's gonna go off of.
I think you could be right, but I like.
Anyways,
I feel like but we gotta talk about this because I feel like a lot of times he'll do that where he'll set you up like, oh, okay,
yeah,
I know
true.
what I'm getting from him, and then you get into the song and you're like, oh, didn't see that, because he'll come with the ones where like he'll talk on race,
yeah,
and then he'll title it and you're like, oh god, here we go, and then like the next thing you know, it's just a deep song and you're like, I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah. All right. Before we get started, please check out merch down below. We really appreciate that.
Get some.
Yeah, we don't make any money off YouTube. Everything's demonetized, so check those out. We really appreciate it. Anyways, MacDonald, Trying to Kill Me.
I admit it, I'm afraid they gon' kill me for this. Probably put me in my grave for the lyrics I spit. Been exposing the truth and all the secrets they covering. If I die, it was big pharma or government. Been putting too much truth in my songs. They gon' stage a suicide and say I chose to move on. Probably cutting my brakes so when I tour too long, I'll die in a crash, say I was driving and drunk. Look, the Illuminati real. They're trying to make you dumb, trying to numb you out with pills, trying to make you broke, trying to tell you what's the deal. Processing your food so now none of it is real. You eating super good, but you still be getting ill.
There was so much to unpack in that first. I really liked the last part when he said, "You're eating really good, but you're still getting ill." That's why we hunt. That's why we hunt. But that's true. Like I am absolutely.
A lot of good points.
I am absolutely on that side with them putting stuff in our food too.
But not only that, like, when he's talking on, like, I'll get in an accident, they'll say I was driving and I was drunk.
Yeah.
They'll kill me, but they'll say it was suicide. Like, I believe, and there's no way to prove it, there's no way to know, like,
yeah.
Because he could put out a song like this and then go do something like that, and you could be like, well, is it, is it them framing him, or is it, like, we'll just probably not really ever know the full truth of what goes on at the higher levels, but I love the fact that he's raising the question, and like,
because I believe it happens.
Oh, I would put money on it.
Yeah, it absolutely happens.
I don't think that any one person knows how much it happens, or to the extent that it happens, or who does it, but no, I 100% believe that it's real.
Yeah.
Working super hard, but you still can't pay the bills. Silencing the visionaries, revising the dictionaries. Now you just can't find the right words to say and express how you feel. Target on my back, I think they're coming for my head. I know I recognize that then. I bet they wanna see me dead. They're gonna kill me if I leave my room. They're gonna kill me if I go too soon. You should know. Said they would kill me. I'm afraid they gon' murder me. Wouldn't be a problem if nobody ever heard of me. But I'm famous, so they'll probably try erasing me with urgency. Infect me with a sickness and deny me any surgery. Stop me from exposing all the medicine and currency and terrorism. Always been controlling us so perfectly. I'm telling you with certainty. They say it's for security. They monitor our lives like we live in Nazi Germany. They wanna microchip all the people you don't believe it. Your finger.
These last two songs are the best thing MacDonald's ever done.
Yeah.
And it's stuff that no one wants to talk about.
Right.
Most people listen to the song and go, this guy's just nuts, he's crazy. Yeah. And they won't even listen to the whole thing.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But it could be the biggest issue in the world.
Yeah.
It literally could be the biggest problem in the world, but yet no one, because they do it all so sleight of hand. Like,
well, again, it's, they monitor our life. I mean, they're literally, if there are people not only people that could hack it and get into it, but the government does surveillance us to the point where if they could take any text message you have ever sent, pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
Print unlocking your phone, oh how convenient. They trick you to believe in all the angels and demons and say you'll go to hell if you ever go disappoint Jesus. I got a backbone and a platform and a tap phone, never asked for it to be.
Now the one with Jesus.
That's tough.
It's not a tough one though.
I mean,
it is. It's a touchy subject. But I guess obviously I'm a believer.
I do believe people have used religion to control people. 100%. Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
And I don't know, I guess for me that's why I focus more on
the relationship
with God. And I'm not a big religion person, but I do believe in God. I do believe in a relationship. Yeah. And I do, like, I go to church and, you know, but it's like, you know, it has been. Absolutely. You know, it's like it's in his, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
The Catholic Church had so much power and so much sway in history. You know what I mean? And it's been used. You know what I mean? And I'm sure things have been changed.
I think all religions have been used.
Yeah, no, 100%. But things have been changed, switched up, misinterpreted. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I feel like we all get stuck on having to understand everything. And I think one day we're all going to get there and be like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it now. You know what I mean? Like, but we are, I hate saying religious people, but we are believers.
Yeah.
But I do agree with that line.
Absolutely. My initial statement was not saying I don't agree with it. It was just like...
It is a touchy one. It's kind of like you got to be careful with how you word it.
Exactly.
Because it could be taken either way.
Yeah.
Known, take my passport to my dad's boat, use the back door to escape this place. Just a Truman Show. Target on my back, I think they're coming for my head. I know I recognize that fan. I bet they wanna see me dead. They're gonna kill me if I leave my room. They're gonna kill me if I go too soon. You should know. Said they would kill me, and I'm afraid I'll disappear. They won't issue me a ticket for a minor misdemeanor. They gon' try to lock me up before the moment while I'm here. Just let me take a minute to make sure you see it clear. Cancer has a cure. They killed Biggie and Pop. One thing I know for sure, 9/11 was an inside job. They stamped dollar bills with "In God We Trust," while a single dollar bill the only thing we got. I think they probably.
9/11 line.
Once again, like I said, I don't think we'll ever know. Like, there's no way we're going to be 100% like, this is what happened.
Yeah.
From where we sit.
Yes.
But there is a lot of
questions
that have not been answered.
Yes.
I'm not saying that it was or it wasn't, but
yeah. And also, that is also a touchy subject to talk about, because if you do talk about it, then obviously there is the idea that there is the theory that all those people didn't actually die that day.
Yeah, see,
but I don't agree with that at all.
No.
And so I don't want.
There's no way that many families are.
I don't want to take away.
No.
And that's why I don't want to.
It's a tragic event either way.
Yeah, regardless who was the cause of it, a lot of people died that day. It's horrible, and I think it's more.
My main point to everything, and I think his main point to this song,
yeah,
is there's a lot of, and I'm not even talking government, because the government has too much control, but I think they're puppets.
Yeah.
But there's people in the background that have way more control than we think they do.
Yeah, I agree.
And they affect us in way more ways than we realize that they do.
I agree.
And I think the more we're conscious of that, just like any issue, right? Like if you have a behavior, you know, like teaching my kid, right? If you have a behavior issue, if you're conscious of it, you're much less likely to struggle with that just in being conscious of it. Right. And I think the more we're conscious of that, the more, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
They think they got us fooled. Distort the information in curriculums at school. They ain't making you a scholar and they're making you a fool. They're making you a felon if you choose to break.
I like that a lot.
Oh God, private schools. I'm just saying. Okay. Oh, I gotta go here. I'm sorry. I didn't want to pause it. I tried not to. But if you control what is and isn't taught to the next generation of kids coming up.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Talk
power.
about controlling somebody.
That's a lot of power.
When you have the power for 18 years, well, less than that, 13, to 5 days a week, 9 months a year, influence what information and what information is not fed into a kid.
And then often 4 more years in college too after that.
It's really easy to point the finger at the government and things like that for doing that, but at the same time, it is also, I think, on you as a parent to also, like, instill certain things that are left out and not talked about, that are presented in a certain way.
Absolutely.
And things like that. So it's not all their fault, but I mean, the fact that education is, to my knowledge, so controlled and curriculums are so controlled is concerning to me.
Yeah.
Because I think if you give anyone too much power for too long, it gets to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
The rules, they design a game with a million ways to lose. Not a single way to win. Only option you can choose is to play it with a grin, or you play it feeling blue. Either way the wheels spin, you won't ever make a move. They gon' kill me for this. Target on my back, I think they're coming for my head. I know I recognize that then. I bet they wanna see me there. They're gonna kill me if I leave my room. They're gonna kill me if I go too soon. You should know, said they would kill me.
Hey babe, I just walked in the house. Did you leave the door open by chance? I don't know, the door was open. No, I just walked up and the door was like open a crack. Yo, they're in the house! Babe, they're in the house!
Target on my back, I think they're coming for my head. I know I recognize that then. I bet they wanna see me there. They're gonna kill me if I leave my room.
Okay, that was the second time I just noticed that.
What?
Do you see what the subtitle said?
Mm-mm.
I noticed it earlier in the song. He's saying they're gonna kill me, but the subtitles say I'm going to kill me. That's the second time I've noticed it in the subtitles in this song.
Are you serious?
Dude, I'm telling you right now. Like, because
Hold on, I was going to go back.
No. Because listen, so 2 hooks ago, I noticed it and I was like, oh, okay, it's just subtitles, like, whatever. The next hook, it wasn't that way, so I was like, oh, okay, it was just one, it was just a mistake. And then it just did it again.
Well, let's go back.
And that's not like an easy mistake between there and I'm.
Yeah, let's check this out again.
Target on my back, I think they're coming for my head. I know I recognize that then. I bet they wanna see me there. They're gonna kill me.
I'm gonna kill me.
Dude, 2 hooks ago, it did the same thing. But just imagine, because I was thinking about it and I was like, because the reason it popped into my, because I caught myself reading the subtitles.
Yeah.
And it came up and I was like, I'm gonna kill me. And I was like, wait a second. He talked about like they were gonna make it a suicide. Now he's saying he's gonna kill himself.
Right.
And I was like, no, that's not what the hook says.
Yeah.
But imagine if someone just brushed over that reading the subtitles and was like,
I didn't see it.
wait, he said he was gonna, I don't know. Maybe that's just looking into it way too much.
Yeah.
But it's just
still,
weird.
That is ironic.
If I leave my room, they're gonna kill me. If I go too soon, you should know, said they would kill me.
Wow. That was a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff that I would lean to agree with.
Yeah, and people who talk about it just get labeled crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's, like you said, there's a lot of people going to hear this song, but oh man.
And I get it, like it's crazy, but like I think we live in a crazy world.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, I agree with a lot of it. And I don't, like I said, like the same thing with religion. Like I don't think any of us have the answers.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. No, that was crazy. And I think I looked on the back again. I ordered Tom MacDonald. I pre-ordered his album, The Ghost Stories, that came out, and we are going to do a whole album review on that once we can find a CD player, because we don't have one. But this song actually is not on his album. So he just wrote this.
He must have, wrote it and recorded it fairly recently.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Good thing he could get it out quick. Because that's the other thing, is like, now I'm getting way too into this, but if the Illuminati controls the music,
or whoever.
Yeah, whoever it is. But I'm just saying, if you do, the way that recording and producing and putting music out happened so slowly in the past, what if songs like this have been written and recorded and then something happened before it ever got out?
Yeah.
Because we're in a day and age now where it's...
Record it, upload it.
And he shot a video, but it was all in his house. Like, it was a good video, but with a good camera, you can take a good video fairly...
Yeah, it takes a lot of work.
But it's something that can be done in a couple days.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Especially if you feel like you go outside your room, you're going to die.
Yeah.
So, I mean... But no, I wonder how many times, like, this song has been written by somebody else, but it never made it out.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. All right, everybody, another amazing song by Tom MacDonald. I get excited every time. I saw his update last night that he was going to release this song this morning. I was like, gosh dang it, we're at work. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Let us know what you think of this song. And again, please go check out that merch store. Go pick up some stuff. We would really, really appreciate it. And if you have any other ideas or designs for us, hit us up on our Instagram. We'll put those down below as well. And we'll see you guys next time.